Have you ever found yourself trying to complete a simple household repair or maintenance project and realized that you had no idea where to even start? Have you ever had trouble finding a reliable professional to help? Do you just hate your landlord? Our surveys indicate that around 80% of people have had at least one of these issues. Hi, my name is Robert Child, and I am the CEO of Handyman, an app that connects homeowners and tenants to high-quality service professionals. Along with myself, this is the team that will be bringing you Handyman. Our CFO, Alex Jabali, our COO, Maddie Johnson, our CTO, Sean Whitehouse, and our CMO, Lauren Burbrick.
When living in a house, apartment, or any other living space, it is inevitable that some problems will arise when it comes to maintenance and repairs. These problems could include a pipe bursting, required electrical maintenance and repair, and landscaping preferences. Average consumers facing these problems will most likely not have the experience, knowledge, or capabilities to solve these problems on their own. There are some services that can solve this issue, such as contacting an independent contractor or using a service such as TaskRabbit to connect you to one. However, contacting independent contractors can take long periods of time and could cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the task. On the other hand, TaskRabbit is offered in only 61 cities and can have inconsistent service quality. 82.1% of our surveyed respondents report having struggled to find a service professional that helps fix, repair, and restore things in their living space in a timely and cost-efficient way. The opportunity we have identified is the need for a time and cost-efficient service that provides users with convenient access to trained professionals that can help them with household tasks and repairs.
We conducted an extensive survey that asked numerous questions, including demographics, residential position, and questions pertaining to how people find help when they are in need of a maintenance and repair service. The first survey we sent out asked age, where they live, and how many times they need to contact a professional. Based on our survey, 77.3% of respondents said they have needed to contact a professional to help with household repairs. 81.8% of respondents said they have been unable to complete a household task on their own due to lack of knowledge, skill, physical ability, or equipment in the last 12 months. Lastly, 95.5% of respondents said they would be interested in an application that offers efficient, high-quality, and reliable household maintenance from hired professionals. To continue our primary market research, we conducted a second survey that focused more on Handyman's offerings. We found that 82.4% of our respondents had struggled in finding a service professional to help fix or repair things in their living space in a timely and cost-efficient way. As one of our sources of revenue, we will charge a 5% fee on each service requested. We asked in our survey if the respondents would be willing to pay this fee, and 85.9% responded yes. Another source of our revenue will be coming from our premium subscription of $7.99, and 53.6% of respondents said they'd be willing to pay for the subscription that would cover all the fees and get rid of advertisements. In addition to our surveys, we conducted a focus group of 10 participants ranging from 19 to 21 years old. The focus group was an open discussion that included engaging questions for the participants to answer in whether they have ever needed to contact a professional for repair or maintenance in their living space and their past experiences with doing so. The results from the focus group revealed that more than 75% of participants have had trouble finding a professional in a timely manner, or it was too expensive. Our marketing philosophy is focused on delivering efficient services in order for the customer to be satisfied. Our customers will be aware of our application mainly through digital sources such as email marketing, social media channels, and community networks. By using social media outlets, we will be able to spread our message specifically tailored to our target market because younger generations typically look there for information. We believe that social media will be the best outlet to build national brand awareness and have hopes of enlarging our customer base. We will be attending the Fair House Foundation event in November 2022, where we will learn about the laws that people who are qualified for the home of their choosing and not barred from home discrimination. By building relationships with our customers, we will prove our commitment and reliability through the services we provide. Within the marketplace, we hope to develop word-of-mouth reputation and buzz marketing. By using these marketing techniques, we will be able to have our customers talk about their experiences with our services. We plan to take our buzz marketing online, where early adopters of our application will share their opinions and create a positive effect on the sales and awareness of our company.
Handyman's economic model is unique and innovative. The transaction costs charged to our customers will go primarily to our employees, with Handyman taking a cut off the top as the cost of using our platform. This is opposed to Handyman receiving the revenue and then paying our employees a direct wage. In practice, this means that our employees effectively pay us to use our app instead of us paying them to work for our app. Additionally, our economic model shifts the burden of providing materials, transportation, and equipment to our employees. The result of these two policies is that Handyman will be a high operating leverage business that will incur almost non-existent variable costs from day-to-day transactions, resulting in very high margins. In fact, our only costs after startup will be the cost of app maintenance as well as advertising expenses. Handyman will be built around 3 revenue drivers. Our highest volume driver will be the combination of a 5% upcharge on the quoted cost of each project and a 5% fee on the entire cost of the transaction that we will take from our employees as the cost of using our app. Our second revenue driver will be subscriptions to our premium membership plan. Our market research indicates that a $7.99 yearly subscription fee finds the best balance between profitability and consumer interest. Premium members will be exempt from any fees and upcharging and will not receive any advertisements on our app, and will be able to select their preferred professional based on past employee reviews and recommendations, which only premium members will have access to. We expect this subscription to be our largest source of revenue. Our final revenue driver will be revenue from hosting advertisements on our app. Once our platform reaches a critical mass of users, we expect Handyman to be an attractive option for outside advertisers. In the majority of our transactions, Handyman will make only 10%, which means that we will have to operate at high volumes to achieve peak profitability. We have factored this into our business plan in the types of services that we will offer. At Handyman, we will focus on small projects that can be completed quickly and simply. We will not, for example, remodel your kitchen, but we will fix your sink. Narrowing our focus will allow us to maximize the number of services we can complete, avoiding bogging down our employees and our resources in multiple day projects and reduce wait times for our customers.
Starting this month, we are beginning to finance for the app development. Because this can be expensive, it is our top priority because our offering to the consumer will be solely through the app. We hope to receive enough cash flow that we are able to start app development in January and complete production by July of 2022. By July of 2022, the consumer should be able to download the app and request any service. As we mentioned previously, we have many marketing initiatives in plan. The Fair Housing Foundation event is dedicated to promoting the enforcement of fair housing laws and encouraging an atmosphere of open housing through education, counseling services, and outreach programs, and landlords, tenants, and other individuals attend this event they promote, so creating a table booth at this conference would be beneficial in the promotion and selling of our products and services. By years 2, 3, and 4, we plan to expand out of our original zone of New York to the East Coast, South, Midwest, and West Coast, having service providers available in all 50 states and major cities by the end of year 4. By year 5, we hope that Handyman is excelling through our distinct product offerings, that we can expand our service offerings to tailor the needs of our consumers.
Handyman is a service that allows users to request a service professional in seconds through our mobile app to come to their living space to assess and repair household tasks. Our mobile app will be structured similar to Uber, where the user has their location inputted and can track our employee as they travel to their home. Handyman makes requesting a service professional more convenient than ever before. We are removing the stress of trying to request a professional to come repair areas of your home and waiting long periods of time until they show up. We are also providing transparent pricing, which allows the customer to know exactly where their money is going. Additionally, we plan to eventually expand to more cities and towns across the United States compared to our other competitors. Handyman will be structured as an LLC in order to allow our income flow to our owners and to also minimize liability with our personal assets. When you first open our app, you will immediately be prompted to select the type of service you want to request: plumbing, electric, landscaping, or general repair. After you select the type of service you need, you then are able to enter a brief description of your problem if you choose to. After confirming the services, you then input your location into the search bar and schedule the service. You are then able to choose certain service professionals based on their time of arrival. After selecting your service professional, the typical price per session is shown. Following this, there are a list of things the professional will do along with things you can do to prepare. Then the total cost for the session is shown and you enter your payment information. Finally, the service is confirmed and you can track the professional until they arrive at your home. You can also look at your profile where you can change payment methods and see all the services you have requested. You will be able to access our app to download it on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. We will be launching our app on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store in July 2022.
In our industry, there are multiple players. However, we plan to differentiate ourselves through these 4 key activities. Through our hiring process, we plan to hire our own employees so that we give our customers an on-demand service. This is unlike our competitors who don't give the consumer access to an on-demand instant service provider. Additionally, with an on-demand employee network, Handyman will be able to provide our clients with same-day appraisal services that can get back to the customer in real time. This quick turnaround speed will differentiate ourselves from competitors that only give claim submissions that take multiple days, if not a week or more. Our narrow service offerings will allow Handyman to encapsulate our target market and not appear overwhelming to our consumers. Through narrow service offerings, we will have clear-cut leading providers that will properly solve any customer needs. The pricing model offered at Handyman will also create a distinctive value proposition unlike the current market offerings. Our 2 concrete sales options provides customers with a simple choice of free or premium usage, which unlocks different offers for users. The geographic spot that we plan on originating out of is Syracuse, New York, because we have a set network of individuals that we can serve, and also based on the cost of land and proximity to major markets. Our decentralized model of employee management will allow us to spread rapidly without requiring us to build up much of a physical footprint. In addition to the 5 of us on the executive team, we have a leading board of directors who specialize in different areas that will help guide the foundation and growth of our company. Within our board, we have a VP of Technical Operations, an owner of a plumbing company, the CFO of a bank, a senior financial advisor out of a branch of Merrill Lynch, and a VP of Energy Corporation. We plan to use the specialties of all of our advisors to help excel our platform and overall growth as a corporation.
Since Handyman is a low variable cost and a high fixed cost business, we'll have a higher operating leverage. Most of our bigger expenses will be incurred in January of 2022 when we begin the developing of the app, and this will cost us around $300,000. Our revenue at the end of year 1 will be about $100,000, and this will continue to grow. At the end of year 5, we will see a revenue of about $4.6 million. We will not be taking out a loan, have no liabilities, and have no direct product costs or cost of goods sold, so our revenue will be positive for the first year. Since we are spending so much money in January of 2022, our net income will be negative for year 1 and will be a loss of net income of about $640,000. By the end of May 2023, our net income will become positive at around $2,800 and will remain positive and continue to grow. And at the end of year 2, we project our net income to be about $139,000. By the end of year 5, our net income will be about $4.1 million. This aligns with our cash balances for the first 5 years of the company as well. At the end of year 1, our cash balance will be about $173,000, and this is due to the angel investment we will be receiving and the investment from the Handyman team. It is rather low in year 1 due to the payment for the developing of the app and the launch of our marketing strategy and advertising campaigns. Also, in May of 2023, our cash flow from operations will become positive at around $3,311. By the end of year 5, our cash balance will be about $7.8 million. Since we have a high operating leverage, we won't be paying many variable costs, and through this 5-year period, our cash balance will steadily increase over this period. And this brings me to our valuation of the company and our investment offering. We are seeking $700,000 in return for 40% stake in the company, as well as a seat on the board of directors and potential stock or warrant offerings. The Handyman team will be investing $20,000 each, resulting in a total investment of $100,000 from the team. By the end of year 5, our net present value will be $3.6 million. This was calculated using the 5 years discounted free cash flows. Using a P/E ratio of 5, we have valued the company at $20.5 million by the end of year 5. This results in a 518% return on the investment with an equity of around $3.959 million. And at the end of year 5, we will offer an optional buyout for this $3.959 million. We are now open to any questions you might have.